After our nail-biting grand final win against the Sydney Swans in 2006, we had another close call, round 1 2007 with the same team. In the dying moments, Daniel Kerr made a game-saving tackle, so we thought it'd be a good idea to catch up with some West Coast legends as they relive this top moment.
The Eagles are going to win their first leg.
Who thought the sequel would be just as good as the original? The West Coast Eagles are the premiers for 2006.
I just remember, obviously, after the grand final and the 1-point victory, and we go back to Sydney round 1 the next year, and yeah, McVeigh running into goal. I could have sealed the game for them, and Curry just digging deep, and as he usually does, and just comes through on those clutch moments. Laid a huge tackle, probably the best tackle he's laid in his whole career.
Hole's going to come from the side. Glass was wonderful, but it's still alive. McVeigh, oh, Kerr, what a launch! Daniel Kerr,
Magnificent chase, magnificent tackle.
We had, practically a depleted side at that stage, round 1 going into the game. I think we didn't have Coxie and a couple of the key players. And it was just like, band of brothers going up there. We very rarely beat Sydney in Sydney, and we went up there with nothing to lose. It was one of a cracking game. Everyone was absolutely knackered, and Kerry put off that big tackle.
A huge effort. Late in the game, I think he'd had a fantastic game leading into that, and absolutely exhausted, put everything into it, chased him down, laid a great tackle holding the ball, and then I think the vision after it shows that he was cramping up and could barely get up and take the ball.
Magnificent chase, magnificent tackle.
Yeah, it was an interesting game. I'd been in a little bit of trouble leading into that game off the field, and felt that the only way to repay the club was by playing a good game, so I put a little bit of pressure on myself, and I was lucky enough to get the opportunity late to tackle someone when they were kicking the ball inside 50. I'm not sure it actually won us the game, but it definitely went away in helping them not score in that play.
who's going to break the shackles? Rose are going to it's over. Wow, just another chapter in this incredible rivalry between the West Coast Eagles and the Sydney Swans. An unbelievable summer has produced an amazing effort of will, and you can see what it means to the players. We'll see what it means to the Eagles now, and that means Chris Judd and Daniel Kerr.
Everyone was going down cramping, and Sydney were going down cramping. It was just one of the things that, that I think Woosha instilled in us is in terms never say die, and we just kept going and going.
Well, it was a great performance by all the boys. I mean, we've had a little bit of pressure on us. Standing up tonight was probably one of the biggest wins we've had in Sydney.
I just summed up the way Curry plays. He gives it his all, and certainly that moment showed exactly why he's a great player.
Daniel Kerr finished with 28 disposals, 3 marks, 5 clearances, and there weren't many more players under more pressure than Daniel Kerr tonight. He had to produce the goods, and he did it in spades, Michael Voss.
Oh, he was brilliant.
We win again. I remember standing on Ryan O'Keefe at the end of the game, and the siren went, and we just looked at each other, started laughing, and just couldn't believe that another chapter had happened in the rivalry.